Am I the asshole for reminding my mom that she disappeared for 6 years? My 18 mom and dad divorced 6 years ago. Her new husband didn't want her to see my dad, and so she let my dad have custody of me and didn't exercise visitation. She contacted us last month saying she had divorced him and would like to reconnect. Dad told me it's up to me, so I said, oh, why not? Things have been kind of awkward between us. Obviously, I've changed a lot since last time she saw me. When she came over yesterday, I was reading an offer from a gentleman. My mom said, you're too young to be reading these toxic romance books. I just stared at her and said, I was 12 when you disappeared 6 years ago. I'm 18 now. She spluttered for a moment and then told me there is no need to use that word, that she made a mistake and there is no reason to throw it in her face. Not the asshole. Accepting any criticism or correction from a parent who has abandoned you from 12 to 18 would be difficult. You've learned to grow up without her and don't need her showing up now trying to mother you. That ship sailed, piloted by her. That all said, I'm sure her abandonment hurt you. Maybe you two can build a bridge back to each other, but it will take time you will need to be convinced you can trust her again. She can't demand anything from you, it will have to be earned for you to believe in her at all again. She proved herself to be a parent you could not rely on. Please know that no child, including you, deserves to be abandoned by a parent. That was her failing, not yours. Your words to her were accurate and spot on. Sadly, she doesn't sound like someone who has a clue what she did and how wrong and hurtful it was. Likely she will never be the mother you wish for. And yes, you were a child when she left, and you are now a young adult. She missed that entire transformation. I agree, the mom can be in her life again, but she will never be a parent again. She broke that relationship irretrievably. And for her new husband, putting that above a relationship with her own kid. Decisions have consequences. Not the asshole. She does not get to pretend like everything is suddenly okay. She has to make amends to you. If it were me, I'd make weekly joint counseling a condition of you having contact with her. You pick the counselor and she pays. You're in the driver's seat on this one. I'd also make it very clear that she has lots of work to do before she gets to resume the role of parent. Not the asshole. Did she conveniently forget that you had grown up in those 6 years? Your reply was a perfect lesson in karma, smiley face. As for her getting butthurt over disappeared, you told her nothing but the unvarnished truth. What were you supposed to call her abandoning you? Temporarily unavailable?